Ken Griffin is the founder and CEO of Citadel, one of the most powerful hedge funds in the world. Net worth, $48 billion. And until last week he was the most prominent AI skeptic on Wall Street. In January at Davos he called AI, and this is his exact word, garbage. Said the hype was driven by infrastructure spending. Said capabilities had been overstated. Said the productivity transformation had not been proven at scale. Last Friday at Stanford Business School he changed his position completely. And what he said next should concern every white-collar professional who thought their job was safe from AI. This is your briefing. Griffin's words at Stanford. Quote, "For the first time, AI is real." Quote, "In the last few months there has been a step change in the productivity of the AI toolkit. It is profoundly more powerful than it was just 9 months ago." Quote, "It has been really interesting to watch, to be blunt. Work that we would usually do with people with masters and PhDs in finance over the course of weeks or months being done by AI agents. Over the course of hours or days." And the line that made the news. Quote, "I went home one Friday, actually fairly depressed." Read that again. One of the wealthiest hedge fund managers in the world, who has been publicly skeptical of AI for years, went home depressed after watching what AI agents could now do. Griffin's reversal is not just a CEO changing his mind. It signals something specific about where AI capability has reached. Citadel hires hundreds of quantitative researchers from the top math and physics programs in the world. Stanford, MIT, Princeton, Caltech. These are some of the highest paid, most credentialed jobs in the entire global economy. Roles with master's degrees and PhDs. Roles requiring years of training in specialized mathematics. Roles that pay several $100,000 as a starting salary. And Griffin just said, and these are his exact words, these are extraordinarily high-skilled jobs being automated by agentic AI. The story up until now has been that AI takes routine work, administrative tasks, data entry, customer service, roles that were already considered vulnerable. Griffin's pivot says something different. AI is now taking the elite work. Quantitative research, financial modeling, strategic analysis. The work performed by the most expensive and most credentialed employees at one of the highest margin firms in finance. That changes the calculation for everyone who thought sophistication was protection. Griffin's capitulation lands inside a specific context. That context matters. Goldman Sachs confirmed earlier this year, 16,000 net jobs eliminated by AI every month. Meta began cutting 8,000 employees on May 20th, reassigning 7,000 others to AI-specific roles. The combined four-company AI capex Amazon, Alphabet, Meta and Microsoft is $725 billion in 2026. 77% increase year over year. And now the last prominent AI skeptic on Wall Street is telling Stanford Business School that he was wrong. The pattern that's emerging, the leaders furthest from the technology are still describing AI as hype. The leaders closest to the technology, who can see what their own AI agents actually produce, are pivoting hard. Griffin is on the front line of this. His capitulation is the strongest signal the market has received this year about where elite knowledge work is headed. Move 1. Reassess your job's actual exposure. If you've been telling yourself your work is too sophisticated for AI, Griffin's words at Stanford should give you pause. Sophistication is not protection anymore. The work AI can now perform includes work performed by PhDs in finance. If you're in a knowledge work role, honestly evaluate which parts of your job could be done by an AI agent today. That assessment determines your next move. Move 2. Develop the layer above the AI. Where AI is absorbing the work itself, the value moves to the layer above. Judgment. Direction setting. Verification. Synthesis across domains. Strategic interpretation of AI-generated output. The professionals who position themselves as the human layer above the AI are operating in the safer category. The ones whose entire job is the work itself are operating in the exposed category. Move 3. Build runway and optionality intentionally. Griffin's Depressed Friday should remind everyone that the pace of capability change is faster than most professionals are tracking. The runway you build today is the optionality you have when the AI capability that affects your role crosses its threshold. Build it before you need it. For the first time, AI is real. Those were Griffin's words. From the man who called it garbage 4 months ago. If the last AI skeptic on Wall Street is going home depressed after seeing what AI agents can do, every white-collar professional should be paying attention. Not panicking. Paying attention. Honestly assessing where their work sits relative to what AI can now perform. And positioning accordingly. This is what the talent. The move is yours.